Hey, now what's going on? So, as you know, this channel is sort of a combination of filmmaking and photography, and I say lifestyle, but it's more just, but it's like vlogs. That's the lifestyle part of the channel. I haven't done a whole lot of photography stuff, so that is what we're gonna do today. I know I have been doing a lot of filmmaking things recently, and some updates on that is stuff is progressing with my own films, and some of my own acting as well. I actually just had an audition a few days ago. I submitted for one. I think it's for like a kids TV show or something like that, being an announcer. So we'll see if that actually goes through. Highly doubtful, but it's more practice for me, and that's what we're going for. Now, so what I'm doing right now is I need to add stuff to my photography profile. And some of that, I have some things already taken. It's just I need to edit some a little bit more and kind of organize and figure out how I'm gonna show this. So one of the things I want to do is some car photography. So that's what we're going to do right now. The lighting isn't the most ideal. It's kind of sunny with a fair amount of clouds. We'll work with this as best as we can. Obviously, with photography, even with, you can get away with this kind of harsh lighting, but we'll see what we can do. A lot of the times with photography, it's best the same as videography and making films, is you want to film at golden hour, so in the morning or the night. This being my lunchtime, I can't really, beggars can't be choosers, so we're gonna work with what we have, and we're gonna try some different things here. So right now I'm just going to photograph my Jeep. We're going to go out and take some quote-unquote creative pictures, and then we're going to also try and get some kind of standard pictures, because what this is for is to be similar to this website in Canada that does sort of car photography for dealerships and stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do with the small amount of time that I have. I've got a list of angles and pictures we want to do, and we're gonna go from there. So the first thing we're gonna do is try some creative pictures, because we only need about 6 to 10. I don't know how well this is gonna work out. My car also, this isn't ideal, which I should have done in the first place, was wash it. I didn't wash my car, so that part of it is going to be a little sketch. Oh, is this all it is here? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, that's not going to work. All right. I'm gonna try to get some behind the scenes here. I'm just on a dirt road, so I'm hoping that we can get some interesting pictures here without blocking too much traffic. All right, we gotta make these quick here, so. This looks all right. I don't wanna sit in front of somebody's driveway. There's a lot of people home. This is the tricky part. Okay, I'll be back shortly. I'm also grossly underprepared for this. So, as we can see, we're gonna try in the middle of the road here. We're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Now, camera-wise, again, slightly underprepared for this. We're gonna use my Sony a6100 with the, oh, that doesn't look too bad, with my 18-105. So we're gonna see what we can do here. Should be interesting. We're gonna go aperture priority, and let's see what we can get here. Nice and blow out that background. Shoot raw. Get that right in the middle. Okay. Only problem with this Sony a6100, these menus, I'm not used to this. I've gotten so used to this camera, the ZV-1F, and its menu. It's just so weird on this one, trying to find everything. Here we go. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, we want to take function. Don't need, okay, we're doing brackets here. Don't need that. Let's just do single shot mode for now. And we've got aperture priority. We're shooting aperture priority. I think that should be okay. Try this for now anyways. So I don't want to get into these farmers' fields here, but the way it is right now, it's not bad. Trying to get the, yeah, if I can get in really tight. That's the nice thing with the zoom, is that I can compress the background and get some of that sweet, sweet bokeh. And obviously try not to get my camera in. Go a little bit further. I'm like pretty far away. The 18-105. That's pretty good. F4, like 1600. Stay out of this farmer's field here. Almost like a hero shot, get nice and low. Actually, one thing I should try, I'm gonna shoot from front on again. Have the lights on. Ah, that's kind of cool. That's a little better. So with the shutter on. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. We're gonna change the angle of the vehicle and maybe put it sideways. So we'll see how that looks. So this is kind of the first time I'm ever doing this kind of stuff. I really don't know how this is gonna look. But this is why we do these things. Practice. Work on it. So the light's kind of that way, so it's gonna be on it here. Oh, I like that. There we go. Now what I should be doing, that's what the standard ones are gonna be for. So let's go check the list and see what we've got. All right. Okay, so as far as images go, creative, rear, oh, yeah, can't really get the high ones because I didn't bring a stool. That's what I'm gonna have to do. We're gonna find a location, which I think I might have one, that I can do both sort of creative and the standard stills. That way I can get the all like the 3/4 views and the detailed shots. See, I totally did this way on the last minute, and I was very unprepared for this because I didn't bring my drone, which would have been fantastic for some driving pictures, and it would have been good for some more of the creative shots, which again, kind of my fault, that because I didn't bring my drone and this was sort of a last minute thing. So we're just gonna make do with what we have. Let's look at my notes here. We're gonna go to the standard stills one here. Let's go outside. I don't really need it because it's super sunny out, but I think just for consistency's sake, on all of the pictures, we'll use the tripod. Oh, God. Okay. So the setup that we have right now is we're gonna use the Sony a6100 here, and it's gonna be attached to my basic tripod. And essentially, what we're gonna do is kind of keep the angle fairly low, and then just do certain angles. I don't think I'm gonna do the interior shots right now, mostly because my car is filthy, and plain and simple. I have to clean out the inside for sure. I really even should have cleaned the outside. I think if I'm gonna do this again, these are more kind of test photos, so I'm not too concerned with how bad they look or how bad it looks right now. It's more just, I gotta figure out the angles, make sure the angles are okay, and work on that portion of the photography end of things. Once I can kind of figure out, okay, this is how it works, then, you know, I'll go and clean out the inside of it. Well, mostly the garbage that's in there, because honestly, it looks like somebody's living in there. And give the car a good wash on the exterior, because that just will make things look a lot nicer. I think, honestly, for these ones, what I might actually end up doing is we're gonna go into, instead of just single mode, we're gonna do bracket shooting. We're gonna do 3 exposures. Each exposure is gonna be about 1 stop difference here. 2, 3. Perfect. So that was that one. So the next shot is going to be front straight on, wheel straight, or to passenger side. So let's just go straight on. Oh, that's pretty good. It might be a little tough to see, but we're gonna go straight on, everything right in the middle. And again, we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, done. Okay, and then what was the next one? So the next shot after that is full driver side profile. And we'll move the tires so that they're straight, I think is what we want to do. This is kind of what you would see more for what you'd see on a car dealership site. You know, just your basic photos that you get. 1, 2, 3. What you'd see on a site like an Auto Trader or the actual dealer's website. Just your standard pictures. Front tire driver's side, slight raise, almost straight. We're gonna go rear driver's side, 3/4. Rear 3/4. 1, 2, 3. We're not that smart, so we're just gonna go with this. And then the last one, at least for the exteriors for now, we're gonna do 2 of them. So this one's gonna be rear So right now, this is kind of what I'm looking at as far, well, it's zoomed in a little bit more. So we're gonna do 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we just do, so we've got, so front 3/4, we've got that one, front straight on, we've got it. Full driver's side profile, we've got that. Front tire, we'll do that one next. Rear 3/4, got that. Rear straight, got that. Rear straight with boot open, and then we'll do some of the exterior like badges and stuff. So the bonus thing with having the zoom camera is that I can get it nice and zoomed in. We're gonna center this here. So again, we'll just do the bracket pictures here. We're gonna focus right there. 1, 2, and 3. The one thing I actually should have done is move the vehicle up just a touch so that the logo is nice and straight. The nice thing, at least with my car, is that the tires are black, so it might not be as noticeable. With Photoshop, I can definitely just at least take that little middle part and I can rotate it a little bit so that it at least looks like the tire was straight. Again, I could have done that at least with the tire words on it as well. So, oh, somebody coming in here. Now we're gonna take some pictures of kind of the smaller details. We're gonna move this back to single shot and stay in aperture priority. And basically we're gonna go into small little details here. So we can focus. There we go. Nice. All right. We get different ones. Oh, dirty. Oh my God. So dirty. So dirty. Bring you with me. How to bring you with me. Yeah, so this one, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, see that's right now, it's kind of just focusing on one little portion of the logo. If I go this way, the whole thing will be in focus. Now what I could do, I'm gonna try it. I do a thing called focus stacking, where you take a couple images and you stack them kind of like the bracket, the exposure brackets, except this time it's just focusing. So you focus on a certain area, you take a picture, and then you focus on a second area, and then kind of line them up so that you just get two little portions of it that are in focus, and then the rest of it's not. You usually do that with like a lot of like super detailed macro photography, but we're not doing that right now. So let me get my tripod. Oh, that was the other thing. It's a Jeep Trailhawk. You got to take the picture of the red hooks. That's like one of the most defining features of this vehicle, or at least of this trim. I think this is really going to work well. So you see how pretty close I am to the logo. So right now we're basically going to focus here, take a picture because this is blurry, and then we'll probably take one either here and then one here. But basically right now this part's in focus and this part isn't. And then I'm going to take a part where this is in focus and this isn't, and then we'll stack them. Okay, so now we're focused on the K basically, and then I should be able to focus on the head and the T. Perfect. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll take one there, and we'll take one right on the beak, and then one on T. And then everything else, basically everything from the tip of the wing over, is gonna be out of focus. That should be neat. A little bit of work on that one, but... And then one of the last cool defining trademarks of the Jeep is the red tow hooks. Have to, I think that should do, at least for now. I'm gonna go get some food. So, lessons we've learned. Well, I'm gonna hopefully have some of the pictures on the, like, come up sort of edited when I'm doing this vlog. Thankfully I did it on my digital camera, so it'll be a lot easier than doing it with the, what do I call it, film camera. This is a lot harder than it looks, holy cow. I think next time I go out, I'm gonna plan a little better, and I'm gonna take my 50mm out with me. That, with my crop, because it's an APS-C, works out to be about an 85mm camera, so that will be good. It's like 75 to 80 millimeters. That will definitely make things a little bit nicer. I'm gonna try to bring out my drone so I can get some aerial views and probably clean out the back and the inside. And what I'll be able to do is actually take some nice interior photos. And yeah, with the tiny like ladder stool, I'll be able to get a little bit more creative shots, especially the like sort of like higher up angles, which is on the list of, which is on the shot list. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This was kind of a impromptu video photo project. I think when I do this again, we'll film it again, and it'll be a little bit better. Maybe I'll have my son or daughter, I might actually have my daughter come out with me. She kind of is getting into film and photography, so we'll have her work the camera. Maybe we'll film it on her. She's got a Canon SL2, so we'll see how that looks. Yeah, we'll take some better pictures, get some cooler locations if we can around the city. I think I have, there's some areas pretty close to where we live where it's got some old buildings that would make for some neat backdrops, I think. Off to get some lunch. We'll see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that blah, blah, blah stuff. Thanks for tuning in. See you later, guys.